What is up, everybody? We are live and we are back. And everybody and their brother is here tonight. Welcome in, everybody, to another episode of DISANITY Thursday night edition for one more week. We'll be back on Tuesday night starting next week. So we're glad you guys are all here. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great week. Thursday's almost over. Well, it is over, really. Heading into the weekend. We're really excited. We're going to have a great time this weekend. Melissa and I will just get right off the bat here and let everybody know. If you haven't already knows, Melissa's looking at the food and wine stuff instead of saying hi to everybody. There we go. For those that don't know, we are no streams this weekend. Melissa and I, this is our, once a month we're taking a weekend off. This is the weekend. We're going down. Where are we going?
St. Pete kind of area, and near Tampa. We're going to do a beach day, and then we're going to go see the Orioles beat the Rays.
Yay, exactly. So we leave tomorrow night. We're going to a nice bed and breakfast. I can't speak. Bed and breakfast starting tomorrow night through Sunday. We're really excited for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll probably do a little vlog of it just to kind of show the weekend and show Tampa a little bit, kind of show what we did. I think that'll be fun. Show some of the game. And but no streams, no Disney this weekend. But we'll be back next weekend for sure. And big weekend next weekend because it's the first weekend of food and wine. So we'll be sure that one of those days will be at Epcot so we can experience that with you guys together. And we're going to get into a little bit of that in a little bit. So again, no streams this weekend. We appreciate everybody's patience with that. But we are back full throttle next weekend. Let's do some quick mousekeeping. Of course, Dean over at The Live Place, theliveplace.com. Be sure to check him out for family-friendly streams. If you're looking for a certain streamer, certain day of the week, certain genre, it's not all Disney. Check out Dean. He is your TV guide of live streamers. Pete McDevitt, Dis Our Dream, Disney Dan, and Steve's World, all partner channels. Dan and I we did our first in a while Disney movie review just Wednesday. It was great. We had a blast. Of course, Pete and I just got done doing our Baltimore Bird Bath show at 6 o'clock earlier tonight. Always good to do collaborations with partner channels. And, of course, Dis Our Dream and Steve's World. Check them out as well. They're amazing. Thank you to all of our members. Members, thank you for your extra generosity and loyalty. We're not able to do a lot of what we do without those memberships. Really, just to be frank and honest, it is. Your memberships are so important.
Are you frank and I'm honest?
Yes. So we appreciate your extra generosity and loyalty.
Hey, Frank.
Hi, Honest. And, of course, our sponsor, Keylee, Rainwaters-Sanders, Magical Memories, Tours, and Travels. If you're looking to book that next Disney vacation, be sure to check her out, her Facebook page and email. If one of my mods could share that, I'd appreciate it. Check her out. I'm telling you, it doesn't cost you anything extra. She'll quote your trip. She'll help you plan it. She'll help you get the Genie Plus stuff going. The dining reservation. She's amazing. She's already helped so many in this community through Mouse Dog. She's helping us. She can help you too. I promise you won't be disappointed. Check her out. Keylee Rainwaters-Sanders, Magical Memories, Tours, and Travels. And now let's say hi to everybody in the chat. We have Donna Anderson, Folan is here. Jeannie52573. Kenneth H., one of our members. Paul Engel, a member, is here. John A.B., welcome in, another member. Kenneth H., I said that already, but I'm saying it again. Stacy Bailey, another member. Little Bits here. Paul Engel. Scott Rowe. Kelsey Elizabeth, both members. Good to have you both here. There's Brian. What's up, Brian? Brian's West Coast Disney Adventures, another member. Welcome in. Bread and breakfast. Yes.
Bread and breakfast.
Yep. Hey, let's all toast to bread. Because without bread, there'd be no toast. Anyway. Let's
toast.
See. Toast? Cake toast.
Cake toast. Where can we find this cake toast?
Victor is here as well. Welcome, hey, Victor, another member.
Victor.
Diana's here.
Hey, Diana.
What up, G? G. Wilson's in here. Jill Walkbritt, also members, both of them. Thank you both for your membership. John Balascano's here. Stephanie Danielle is here. Oh, I got a lot of folks in here tonight. Charlie and Stacy, the Disney Nerd Herders. They must be new here. Welcome in. I think that's it. I think that's everybody.
For video.
For video edit man, welcome in. 820 Chief is here. Ray Aguiar, another member. I'm sorry. My apologies, everybody. Kim Daniels. Follow the Bradley's Fun. Welcome in.
Hey, Keith.
Cheyenne Hubbard. Keith BDF. Hey, Keith. Welcome in. I'm sorry.
Cake toast, yes.
Cake toast. Yes, I love cake toast.
First there was cake. Now there is toast. This place is making me really hungry.
This
planet?
This mission.
Mission?
Whatever.
I
you
don't
say.
remember.
Anyway, all right. So welcome in, everybody. Good to have you guys all here. So we're going to start off with our first thing we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Food and Wine Festival.
Food.
Woohoo!
That's what I was looking up.
Well,
I got to find all the.
Well, we were talking about it because it starts the 27th, which I think is Thursday. Andy, Lampwick Lounge, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you as well.
Hi,
Bruce,
Jack.
Sir Euchre, welcome in. Luke Smith,
Hello.
welcome in as well. Good to have everybody here. Emily and I are watching.
Thanks,
Hi,
the
Luke,
Bradleys.
Emily. Good to see
See,
you both.
something good came out of knowing Pete. No, I'm just kidding. I have to. That was a Walt.
Good
joke.
old Pete. Good old Pete.
We love
Yay! Pete will be so happy
Hey,
that
Pete.
somebody he'll all 15,000 he'll say we're from him now that one is subscribed. I can say that. Pete knows I'm kidding.
Pete's our partner channel.
Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. But yeah, this week, Food and Wine starts 27th. You know, I gotta say this real fast. When we had the 3 weeks where there was no festival.
We didn't even go.
That's what I'm getting at. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait. We're gonna be there every day. We went once.
I know, it's like the weeks went so quick and we had stuff going on and
So-
we were like, yeah, we can't wait to be in the park without a festival. And then the other day we
One
were
day.
thinking of going and then we're like, Spaceship Earth's closed for refurbishment. We're like, we're not going.
Yeah. It was like I was like so happy about 3 weeks of no festivals. We went
Did
one day.
those weeks go fast.
They went really fast.
We
they
were
went
in other
really
parks
fast.
this past weekend.
But yeah, it's like
Isn't that funny?
one day.
I was thinking that too. And that was at the very beginning where we really
It was early. Yes. Anyway, so Food and Wine is here. I think we're really excited about a lot of the Eat to the Beat concert acts that are going to be there. Ray Parker's going to be there. Tiffany,
Mercy Me.
Taylor Dane, Mercy Me is going to be there. So many other ones are going to be there that we're really excited. I can't wait to see them. Stephanie Danielle, welcome in. I already have my list for October for the booths. I want to try it. Can't wait. Yeah, we're going to talk about
That's what I've been trying.
Well-
Like, there's a good amount of new things that I'm excited about, and some
And we're
old
go-
things that we really liked from before.
Yeah, we're gonna some highlights. We're not gonna go through all of them, but we'll give you some highlights for sure. Steve, Stardio Studios, welcome
Hey,
in.
Steve.
Are you all local? Yes. Well, not Orlando. We're in Lakeland, but Lakeland's really not that far. It's about 30 miles.
We're local enough to be there every weekend.
Yeah, exactly. It's not that bad. Jeff Condon, welcome in,
Hi,
buddy. Good to see you.
Jeff.
Um,
What is the dog doing?
is the menu up? Yes, there is, Bruce. All the menus are up online now, and they've actually updated the.
Yeah, this is really cool. If you go on even the Disney app, they have this thing, and you touch it, and it flips the page, and it shows you all the menu
Yeah,
items.
which is
I
nice.
really like it
Yeah.
better than it used to be, where you had to go to a whole new page and then go back. This will bring all the booths up, and you can look at all the menus and just keep scrolling up
Yeah,
the screen.
it's
I
really
like
nice.
This. It's a good change.
But yeah, a lot of the Eat to the Beat concert series acts we're really excited for. I can't wait to see a lot of them. That's pretty much every night there's somebody. It's not like Food and Wine where it's only on like Flower and Garden where it's only the weekends the big acts are there. I think we're flat with Food and Wine. They're every day, aren't they?
No.
Oh, it's still
the
only
same thing.
weekends?
Yeah. Friday,
Oh, why
Saturday,
did-
Sunday, Monday.
Okay. I don't know why I thought it was
It's the same.
okay. Vicky, all smiles.
Hi,
What's up,
Vicky.
Vicky? Good to see you, another member. Good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. There's a lot of new stuff. I mean, there's a
That's
lot of the
too
old
bad.
favorites that are coming back, but there were a few new ones too. What were some of the highlights? Mark Langenkamp.
Hi,
What's up, Mark? Good to see you, bud.
So a couple of things we
Another
like
member.
that I'm glad are coming back. Walt really loves the short rib with the mashed potatoes on top.
In France.
France.
Man, that's
And
I was worried. I got it for the first time last year.
Mhm.
And I said, okay, I'll try it because it's got mashed potatoes. You can't really mess it up. It's
it's
really,
good.
really good. I
We
got it like
4
three times or
three
4 times. I did. I kept going back and wait. What's up,
Not
Matt?
the same day.
Matt,
Hi,
Simba 2, welcome in, buddy.
But throughout the festival time.
Matt, I didn't know your power was out, man. Hope everything's all right.
No. It's started been storming here. I've been hearing the thunder.
But she's right. The short rib with the mashed potatoes, excellent.
I really like the grease booth. That's where they have the fried cheese. They have the
Hummus?
heroes.
No, that's not there.
They don't have the hummus fries at this festival, but they have the spanakopita, the griddled cheese, and they have the heroes, I guess, gyros.
Yeah.
You know, they were really good. We like the paella in Spain.
Keith said he's
So-
hoping you don't time him out again today.
I'll try not to. Well, I'm not really watching you guys on chat. So unless I reach over and grab that keyboard, it's not happening. So the good news is
You should be
you're
fine.
safe.
You should be safe.
With home streams, you're safe.
Yeah, pretty much.
But they have some new stuff, and I think I'm actually excited because I don't know if you guys know, we're always kind of disappointed by the Italy booth. They kind of have the same things over and over and over. And this year they've changed up the menu.
Right. The thing about the Italy booth is it's very expensive. It's one of the higher cost ones. It's the same food every year, and it's not always fresh. We've gotten it a couple times where it's cold.
Meh. Yeah, and it's always some type of ravioli.
Yes.
Well, this time they actually have a couple new things that are
all three. All three are new. Oh, I'm sorry.
For.
All three are new, aren't they?
I just lost my place for some reason. The thing keeps shooting back down to the bottom. I think I have to go the other direction. Sorry, guys. I thought I had.
So Italy this year has one, not two, but all three of the items are new this year.
Oh, here we go. So they have a focaccia ripena. It's a freshly baked focaccia with beef, meatballs, tomato sauce, and burrata cheese. That sounds good.
Yeah, I'm going to get that.
The cavatelli with sweet sausage ragu and crispy applewood smoked bacon.
I'm going to get
sounds
that.
Good. And a lemon ricotta cheesecake with vanilla cream and strawberry compote. All those sound really good. I want all of them.
Yeah, they all sound really, really good. I think Disney learned their lesson with Italy because what we've seen when we would go is, especially with Flower and Garden Festival, nobody was ever in line at the Italy Pavilion.
Yeah, I think people were getting a little tired of the same old.
We went by several times during the Fruit and Wine, Flower and Garden, and it was never a line. Now, other places there was always a line. That one never had a line. I think they realized that it was time to change the menu. What's up, Scott? Good to see you. Walt needs a spicy meatball. That's a spicy meatball!
And they actually have a couple new things in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
They have a beef wagyu don, a traditional Japanese rice bowl with American wagyu beef over steamed white rice, which sounded kind of yummy to me. Couple new things even in the America Pavilion. They were having an Italian hot beef sandwich with shaved beef, spicy giardiniera, and au jus on a French roll. A seafood stew with saffron-infused tomato, fennel broth, and crostini, and chilaquiles. So a corn tortilla chips tossed in salsa verde with ranchero chicken.
Where's this at?
Queso fresco in America.
Oh, Flavors of America. Okay.
Cilantro lime crema and a soft poached egg. That sounded pretty fancy. So
yeah. So it's good that they're Pikachu. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? No, and Ray, you're right. I think I did have that those beef tenderloin tips with you in Canada. They were good.
And then in the Alps, not only do they have the raclette cheese, they're having a new dark chocolate fondue with berries, pound cake, and meringue. So that sounded really exciting.
Oh,
to me too.
Lucinda, welcome in.
Hi,
Bad
Lucinda.
news.
What?
She said the Bacon Brothers have been taken off the list.
No, we were planning on
for her
seeing
birthday.
them. No, they're not there on my birthday weekend.
Oh, wasn't that weekend?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
It was right before.
but
That's disappointing.
that is disappointing. She said that I guess the strike in California could be the reason.
Maybe.
I didn't think I had anything to do with.
Well, it could. He's an actor. Maybe it's changing things up.
I guess. Mary Ellen, welcome in.
Thanks. I was looking forward to seeing him.
Yeah, I know. We really want. That's one of the ones we were really looking forward to seeing too. That's too bad.
They have new menu items also in China.
Tiki Man
Mexico.
fan, welcome in. What's that shimmering swirl one?
Oh, the shimmering swirl.
No, the shimmering showcase or what was it called?
Shimmering bubble. No. Swirled showcase.
Yeah, this
so
one.
They have some soft serves and a waffle cone, and they actually have a couple different flavors. They have a cinnamon soft serve and a caramel soft serve, which I thought was interesting.
And it's called Swirled Showcase.
They have a Fanta grape float with vanilla ice cream. You'd probably like that with Fanta grape soda.
Yeah, and another one had a jumbo shrimp cocktail, which I think I might try.
They have a berry fizz with vanilla ice cream too. A couple new flavors of wings at the wing post. A couple new things at Flavors of Fire. They keep changing that up. I think they've changed up some of the fries at the fry basket. They have pickle fries this year.
I don't know if I have the guts to do that. Charlie might do it. I mean, Avery might eat those too.
Avery eats
I don't think I could do that. Vicky Pauly, welcome in, Vicky. Good to see you.
What did we say? Oh, yeah, they do. They had somewhere where they have shrimp cocktails this year, too.
Mark says you had me at ice cream.
Right?
It's the truth.
So some really fun stuff that I'm looking forward to. They have the fry flight where you get 3 types of fries. And this year it's the sea salt and malt vinegar fries, barbecue bacon fries with smoked aioli, and sweet potato casserole fries with candied pecans, toasted marshmallow cream, and maple bourbon. Sounds kind of yummy to me. Just ate dinner and I'm hungry again.
Lucinda likes your hair.
Oh.
Show her by your hair.
Yeah, that's because I just took some time and flat ironed it.
Yeah. What's wrong with my hair? You don't like mine?
Oh yeah, Bubbles and Brine. That's the new. I think this is new. It's another booth, and they have jumbo shrimp cocktail with prosecco, cocktail sauce, and grilled lemon, and then
I'm
king
sure I'll try
crab
that.
and avocado timbale with petite lettuces and lemon marinated hearts of palm with champagne cream and sparkling rosé sauce.
So some of these things, like Melissa said, a lot of this is all new stuff, and I really like that they're not just doing the status quo; that they are bringing in new options and tries. I'm going to call it a try. They may not keep it. It may not go over well, and they may say, nope, we're not doing that again next year. But I like the fact that they're making an effort to, no pun intended, spice things up, so to speak. I like that. I think they should do that. Even if things are good, it's okay to change it because you can always bring it back. It doesn't, I don't know. I'm glad to see these. What do you think?
Yeah, I know, right? Tiki Man. We don't have the big bright lighting on one side, so it's highlighted over.
Exactly. Welcome in, Jay Harry. Welcome. Good to see you. Ross and Found. Good to see you.
Hey, I love that.
Jumbo shrimp. I know it's a oxymoron, right? Isn't that what they call that? I love shrimp. Period. So I'm gonna be really happy to get that.
Yeah, it does, Matt. We'll see. We'll have to put it to the test. They have some of the same old staples, like Canada is going to have your little mini fillet, and you're going to have the cheddar soup with the pretzel roll, which is a good go-to. The cheesy bread in Brazil, which is a go-to. So a lot of your favorites too.
Matt, 100% agree. I love the fact that they are really changing this menu. It does sound like it's for the better. Look, we liked Food and Wine last year. We thought Food and Wine was good last year. It was Flower and Garden that we weren't happy with. Food and Wine last year was good. This sounds like it's going to be good again. I like
the Food and Wine better not Food and Wine. Flower and Garden this year a little bit better
than the following year, than the previous year, yeah.
I feel like they had some things that I really liked.
Yeah, and I think we're excited too, Stephanie. I think I can't wait to get to some of these items and try them. And if we remember, because a lot of times I'll forget, if we're not streaming it, if we're there, we'll try to vlog it for you guys so you can see it. I guess the dog doesn't want any of it.
Did you hear?
Guys, hear that?
Every time he's in here with us, he does some kind of nasty choke or something.
AR Glover. Al, thank you for saying that. Welcome in.
When you lick the
good to have you here. I'm really excited. Stop with the dog. Please stop, because then he's going to want to come up.
I love him.
I'm really excited for it. We'll see what happens with Food and Wine. It's going to be 6 months long because all the festivals are 6 months long. But not to touch on it.
All 6 months long.
No, I know. It just feels like
4 festivals, 6 months apiece, 1 year.
Yeah.
That's like almost 360, almost a whole year.
Almost
65 days.
What I don't want is for, well, let me rephrase. I don't want to touch on it too much because as we get closer, we'll talk about this one. I really hope they change up the menu for Festival of the Holidays. I want new cookies, all new cookies. I don't care how you do it. Figure it out. I want new booths.
Some of them are boring.
They are. They really are. Put a little effort into it. Put a little thought into it. Put a little creative mindset into this.
I do like the Spaceship Earth cookie that has like the caramel.
Right.
It's not. It's dulce de leche.
It doesn't have to
really
be.
Good.
They don't have to change up all of them, but give us a couple new cookies that are a little bit different. And some of the other menu items do something different.
Like they'll have a couple that are just sugar cookies that are almost, they just change up the sprinkles or something, and that's boring. They have some that are good, like the one that's in, is it Germany? The one that has the jelly in the middle. That one's really good.
Yeah, no, I agree, Kenneth. I mean, they do. I think they need. It's like the same 5 cookies every year. I mean, they might change 1, change 4, or do something like that. The other thing I'm really hoping with Food and Wine, because I've seen absolutely nothing, is the merchandise.
Oh, I did see a shirt.
Let's put a little bit of effort in. Well, they need to put. Remember in the old days, Food and Wine, Flower and Garden Festival, they had tons of merch.
They don't even have merch now for the parties. They don't even do, like this year, there was absolutely nothing for the 4th of July. You had to dig through the store to find just the Star Spangled Banner ears.
What's up, Sam? Good to see you, Samantha.
They are not making shirts for Christmas parties, Halloween parties. Like they'll do general Halloween and Christmas merchandise, but nothing like event. It's really disappointing. I don't know why they do that. So
I don't know why either, but I'm really hoping they kind of do something with the merchandise. I
the
really
chocolate crinkle, Charlie, that one is good. I make molasses crinkles that are very similar.
Oh, hers are awesome.
They're almost like a snickerdoodle, but soft.
Better.
And they're really good.
Yes.
See, I make a pretty mean cookie. I have to brag. I can bake pretty well.
She does. She does. You know what, Scott? I'm not a big sugar rush guy. Soda is where I get my sugar rush more than 9 times out of 10.
He does, though, get anxious when we get toward Christmas. He likes me to make the oatmeal cinnamon chip cookies.
Oh, my God, they're amazing.
There's certain ones that I make. He even likes, right, Mark?
It's the God's honest truth. I know, right?
Made fresh warm out of the oven cookies.
Oh,
so
man.
Good.
When she makes them fresh out of the oven like that, that's when I eat them. That's when I eat most of them, right out of the oven.
Mason, too. He loves some fresh chocolate chip cookies. And then they sit there afterwards, and they might eat a couple. So
yep. Cakes welcome in.
Make them and freeze them and just make them in small batches and just make them like a dozen at a time.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, Food and Wine's coming. I'm really, really interested in how they do the merchandise this year. I haven't really, not that I've been overly looking either.
And we don't need to be spending all the money all the time. So maybe we shouldn't complain. Living here and you have access to it all the time, I should be grateful.
Yeah, but they should have more choices. I don't understand why they don't.
They have like maybe here's 2 shirts, here's it's dumb.
Cakes. I mean that's a valid point. I mean maybe they're finding areas where they can cut costs.
Yeah.
But I don't know that they really are cutting costs because they probably get the shirts for $10 and they sell them for $30.
I'm wondering if they've had too much left over after the fact and it costs them more in the long run. I don't know.
I don't think that's going to happen, Charlie.
Yeah, ones that taste like chocolate chip cookies, right, Charlie?
Well, that's true too, Mark. If the merchandise choices are not good, it gives you more options for more cookies.
They're crappy cookies? Then you don't.
Yeah, then you're over. Now you're over 2, and then you're not spending on anything. I don't know. I just hope that the merchandise is. I don't need 35 different things, but let's make it really, really nice stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find, it doesn't have to be Frozen every year for Festival of the Holidays. It doesn't have to be Figment and Orange Bird every single time for the Flower and Garden Festival and Food and Wine. Do Food and Wine and have it be goofy. Have it be Mufasa. Or have it be, I don't care. Pick somebody. Mushu.
I might be wrong. It might not be the app. It's just on Disney World Go. It's. I wonder if I could share this somehow. Probably not. But when I searched it, it's the Disney World website. It may not be on the app just yet. I apologize if I misspoke. But when you go in, there's a section, and it's titled Epcot International Food and Wine, presented by Corksicle Global Marketplace. If you can see that without it being glary.
Let me hold it.
And then if you scroll down, you'll be able to see all there's probably no way to share that link to that on. Can I do that in the chat?
And then that's where it starts to show it to you.
Yeah, and you scroll down and you can look at all the menus.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can. Let's see, share.
But anyway, we'll see what Food and Wine brings. The food's going to be fine. I think the entertainment's going to be great. That all is going to be, I think they're going to do just fine. I'm really interested in what they do for merchandise. Well, I like merchandise. I do. I'd like, even if it's just to look at it, I want them to use different characters all the time. They can have Figment in there somewhere, but it's okay to let the lead be something else too. It doesn't always have to be Figment or Orange Bird over there. And it seems like it always is. I don't know that it has to be all the time. And has anybody else questioned? I got to bring this up real fast because we're talking about Epcot and festivals. I remember when Josh D'Amaro or Disney and those folks said that they were going to give us a Figment meet and greet.
Yeah, where's that?
Does everybody remember that?
All right, I just posted the link in the chat.
Now, it's just July. I understand we're still in July, but I'm getting worried that we're not going to get our Figment meet and greet. Where's our Hatbox Ghost?
Yeah.
We're coming into the middle of July here.
Eyes are so puffy today. I look like crap.
82 Airborne, welcome in. Good to see you.
Sorry, I'm just looking at myself going, wow, I'm
relax.
tired.
Diana, welcome in. Yeah, I remember. Where is it? Exactly. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping they still. I mean, the Figment meet and greet. How hard can that be? Just go in, ask him to do it, have him sign a contract, and have him come out.
Well, and that's the thing too. I can't be that much training to teach somebody how to be Figment, or I can understand might be a little harder to do Hatbox Ghost, but come on, it's been almost a year since teaching.
Yeah, Noah, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, they announced all this at D20, D23 when we were out there.
It'll be a year in September. Nothing's happened.
Well, I mean, cakes. That's what
Right.
That's what I would have
We're
expected.
hoping.
I mean, no, it's too late.
In August, is Halloween here. So
Yeah.
I mean, unless they're going to surprise us.
No, because they'd have to close the ride down. They got to close it down.
Yeah. Well, aren't they doing a little refurb? Or
they are,
soon?
but I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's long enough to do that. Maybe.
Who knows?
That's true. I guess you did. Yep, it's true. I guess it's not. We'll see. Look, they didn't give us a time frame. They just said in 2023. So there's still time. Maybe it comes out. Maybe we're eating our words.
That's what we should have done. We should be standing here. Here's the new Figment meet and greet. And we'll just be standing with our arms like this and go, use your imagination.
Yes, that's what we'll do this weekend.
We'll have to do that. That would have been good.
But there you go. Food and wine coming. So next thing I want to talk about is this weekend, Melissa and I went to the movies to see the Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Now, I know this is not Disney, Disney centric, but I got to tell you, I've seen a lot of movies, more movies than I have in a while.
A lot of movies coming out this year. We're making up for lost time.
Guardians. We've seen Indy. We've seen The Flash. We've seen some other movies. By far, in my opinion, best movie of the year. So far. Best movie of the year. Hands down. It's not even close. Guardians was really good. Great. This is better. Yeah. The Flash was good. Mm-hmm. This is better. Yeah. Indy was meh. This is head and shoulders better. This movie, really the practical effects, the stunts, the action, there's emotional moments, there's tons of action, there's comedy where it needs to be in right places. There's cliffhangers all over the place. Your jaw drops for one scene of action, and then it's topped with the next one. And none of it's CGI. It's all real. But you can just he's really doing it that much, which makes it that much better. Everything, the bike scenes, the car chases, the train scenes, they're all on top of a train, Diana, really doing it.
I didn't even feel like it was long because I was like really into it. So it's like that 3 hours went so fast to me. I didn't realize the movie was 2 hours and 47 minutes.
See, that's how I felt. I never felt.
Was so good.
Yeah, I never felt like any of it was too much. Where I didn't feel like, man, this is okay. They're dragging now. I didn't feel like that throughout the entire thing. Now, at times you got to really pay attention because the storyline of what they're getting at is you got to really pay attention to it.
Are you serious, Victor? Is that for real? Or are you making that up? The meet and greet is going to be a digital Figment. Do you think it is like one of those PhotoPass things where they put it in there?
No, I don't think it'll be. It
wasn't supposed to be, but you. Let's see. I just saw two.
Anyway,
yeah, it was long, but it didn't feel like it to me. But it just depends. I agree, Douglas. I'm very high hopes for Haunted Mansion movie. I know Kelsey, who's in here, saw it and gave us her feedback.
Yeah,
and she said it's worth seeing. So we're excited.
It's 2 hours and 45 minutes, but I'm telling you, it doesn't feel like 2:45. It really, really doesn't. There was nothing in that movie where I felt like, to me, I felt like, oh, that's unnecessary. They could have cut that out. Everything made sense and played a part into what they were telling in the story. And it's definitely a two-parter. Where they left it, there's definitely
hopeful the next one's just as good. You're right, Diana. They should. Like a good story. That's where Disney's lacking right now. In everything. Everything's CGI and the storylines stink. This was the polar opposite of that, and it was refreshing because we haven't seen anything like that in a long time.
Well, it's all about. First off, it starts with the story. It also starts with the writing and the screenplay. Okay, you can have a great story of what you want to tell, but transitioning that to screenplay and actual writing of the script has to be good too. They did a really good job with that. The acting is great. The action's great. The sequences are amazing. It's a very interesting story they're telling. I'm not giving anything away because it's in all of it. It's about AI, artificial intelligence,
Oh,
AI.
wow, Jeannie.
But highly recommend it. I'm telling you, I will be shocked if you walk out of there thinking.
Unless you just don't like that kind of movie.
Exactly, that's the difference.
You're funny, Bruce. You're like, well, he saw it once. I think he doesn't ever care if he sees it again. But that's a chick flick.
What's that?
Titanic. Bruce says, I've never seen that movie and I never plan to. It was fine.
Titanic. The problem with Titanic for me was they're telling an untrue story about true events. No, about true. Name one other time they do that.
They do that all the time, but
Name
they put
one.
real people. I'm trying to think. You guys help me.
No.
I
Okay,
know there are many real life things where they make up a story with.
That's what I'm talking about. That's like saying, let's take. No, they don't.
Yes,
they don't. Name one.
You wouldn't have seen it, but there was a story they did during 9/11 where someone was in one of the towers, but it wasn't based on a true story. They did a movie about somebody that
and you don't even remember the name of it.
It was with Cedric Diggory and
exactly. It was terrible.
But I'm just saying,
it's dumb.
There are plenty of movies like that where they make up things that happened. There you go, Bruce. Inglourious Basterds.
Again,
but you're making it sound like no other movies are like that.
But that's not based on. But that's not based on.
But it's during a real event.
That's not true. The Titanic really happened. Even in Inglourious Basterds, they made the entire story up. They used real life people, but they took Hitler and they killed him in a fire in that movie. That didn't really happen. Everything that you saw in the Titanic movie really happened, except for their story. That was dumb to me. I didn't like the movie.
And he says Gone with the Wind, because that happened during the Civil War, right? But that wasn't a real story that happened during the Civil War. They do that kind of stuff all the time.
I don't know. I thought it was dumb. I did not like Titanic at all.
No, it wasn't that one, Scott. It was the one with Emily
Avatar.
Somebody and it's the Bickerson's hour. Thank you, Victor.
Yes, for sure. Gone with the Wind, I guess. I don't know.
That's why they're stories. And they put it in historical events because they want you to be able to be like, oh, that could have happened.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what movies are about, telling stories even if they're not true. So they immerse you in it, and it's that much more dramatic because it was something horrible that happened.
It is horrible, the movie. Actually, that's not true.
It's written like that.
That's not true, actually, because...
Have you ever read The Boy in the Striped Pajamas?
All right.
Oh my God, that is so sad. But
anyway, Titanic can't be that bad of a movie because
it was set
Are you
during,
going to keep interrupting me the entire time?
But it was set during,
Anyway,
World War II.
Titanic was the highest grossing film for the longest time, so obviously somebody liked it. CH, welcome in. Good to see you.
Smurfs was the origin story for.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
There you go, Matt.
Whatever.
I like Titanic.
Titanic's terrible.
It's not terrible.
It is terrible.
No,
I did not like that movie.
You didn't have to like it. Doesn't mean it's terrible.
It's terrible. Oppenheimer. Yes, I'll be. Scott, I'll see. What I don't know.
That's another one I'd like to see.
Which one?
You live next to Gargamel, Mark. That's disappointing. How's Azrael?
Oh, that's too bad. Oppenheimer. I won't go to the movie theater to see that. I think I need to wait on. I want to see that at home because I don't want to be distracted by people around me talking this, that. I don't want all that. I want to watch it.
I don't usually talk in the theater.
Well,
especially not during a serious movie like that. Yeah, I agree, Bruce. It depends.
It depends.
I love Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
I like Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, they're terrible, awesome movies.
I lost my train of thought. Anyway, Mission Impossible. Go see it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it.
If you like action.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It depends too, because I'm not a big Matt Damon fan. Never been a big Matt Damon fan, but he was in the movie Air about the origin of the Air Jordans with Michael Jordan and him and Ben Affleck and a few others. Really good movie, by the way. So even if you're not a Tom Cruise fan, if you might like this movie if you like the Mission Impossible, but if you're not a Cruise fan, you probably don't like those. But I'll watch certain things even if I don't like the actor, I might watch it.
Why you don't like Matt Damon?
Oh, I've never
He's
been
so
a big fan.
likable.
Yeah.
Although I've never seen a Bourne movie. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I haven't. I've watched a couple Bournes, and they're boring. They're a meh.
Bourning.
Yeah, they're boring.
But he's been in so many good things. He's usually, a back character.
That's why I like him. He's in Oppenheimer, and he looks like he's going to be good in Oppenheimer. He's
really
a general.
Liked him in the
The Ocean's movies. He's great in those.
Yeah.
But he's not the lead.
Like him. I didn't say I had to like him I just like him as an actor.
He's all right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Him and a couple other ones. Anyway. Inconceivable. Who said that?
Charlie.
Mission Inconceivable, right? I know.
I get it, Matt. Who was it that said they really want to see Barbie? Actually, I think it might have been
Matt. You're crazy.
No.
There you go. I'm calling you crazy. He said call him crazy. I don't want to see Barbie at all. It doesn't interest me.
I think Mason wants to see it. I told him I'd go with him.
Oppenheimer's going to be a bomb. I'm sure it's explosive for sure. Yeah. That movie is going to go nuclear.
Good one
at the
Russ
box
and
office.
Sam.
Yeah. It tells a great story.
Good one,
I don't think he does. I don't think it does either. Sean Urban, welcome in. Good to see you.
Hi, Sean.
We're live. Welcome in. Good to have you here. But last thing I want to talk about tonight, as we are coming up on 8:36, this one might take a little bit of time. So I thought we'd do something fun tonight.
Hey, Timothy.
We've been to Timothy Rainwaters. Welcome in. We were just talking about your daughter a little while ago. We've been to Disneyland. Loved it. Disney World, we're there every weekend. Going out to Disneyland and riding new rides, or even some of the same rides with different aspects to it, made me think about parks around the world and some of the rides that they have in other parks around the world that we don't have here. And we said tonight we're going to do our top 5 rides from abroad that we want to ride, that we either wish it was here or we want to ride. And we're going to get into that. What are you laughing at?
The stream will self-destruct.
For sure. What's IBS?
Irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh, who's talking about that?
I don't.
Mark, you're killing me, dude. Anyway, let's get into this. Somebody time Mark out for a few minutes. I think he needs a timeout.
No.
I'm just kidding. All right, so top 5 rides we want to ride from around the world. A Disney park. Now, it's got to be a Disney park. This actually was really hard because there's actually a lot of rides in other parks that we want to do. I didn't even get into the Iron Man ride that's over in Tokyo Disney too. I didn't even think about that.
One.
But,
is that new? Oh, that's why I haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah, that one's kind of new too. But the first one for us is, and I didn't write these down, so I won't put them on screen. But the first one for us is Mystic Manor in Hong Kong Disneyland. Now remember, Hong Kong has Disneyland. No, it's Tokyo Disneyland in Sea. But in Hong Kong Disneyland, they have Mystic Manor. And that's the one with the monkey. And have you guys, I don't know if anybody in chat, and please let me know if you have in chat, has anybody in the chat seen that ride?
Has anyone actually ridden it?
If anybody in the chat has ridden it, I'm going to borrow from Jeff for a minute. 200 points to you. 5 gold stars. But that ride, Mystic Manor, go look it up on YouTube. If you don't mind spoiling it. It's really neat.
What are the chances of it actually going? But
right.
It's
pretty neat.
Sean.
No, not really,
Hi,
Sean.
Craig.
Craig's Robotics, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Hatbox Ghost, welcome in. We were just talking about you.
But the reason they do that is because they don't do the whole spirit in there. So they had to do it a little differently.
But their use of practical effects, a trackless ride system, and screens all incorporated together is fantastic. I look at this ride. I've watched it on YouTube several times. And I don't know how they do it. They make it look so real and so cool. It's amazing. Go check it out. I'm telling you, you're gonna be really wowed by it. I just thought it was awesome. Now they also have the other one. What's the other one called? We were just Phantom Manor in Disneyland Paris. That one looks kind of neat too. That's more. It's got different aspects to it than we have, but it's a lot like what we have in.
But it's a lot more. You can tell it's more advanced, like their animatronics, and they have a real like ghost town at the end as you're coming out. It's all looks like old.
Like the old West ghost town.
West.
Yeah, it looked
It's
really,
literally a
really
ghost
neat.
town
Yeah.
because it's filled with ghosts.
Yeah.
I thought that was really kind of cool. We were watching
Hey,
that
Patrick.
earlier. Hi, Patrick. So that was pretty
Yeah,
neat.
that one looked pretty neat too. But the one Mystic Manor, the one in Hong Kong, Disneyland, I definitely want to do that one day. That one looks pretty amazing. Be sure to check that out. I'm telling you, I think you guys would like that. Number 4 on the list. Now, this one, I had to watch it a couple times, but the more I've seen it, the more I'm like, that ride looks amazing. And it's in Tokyo Disney Sea, and it's called Journey to the Center of the Earth. It is I don't even know how to describe this ride. It starts out slow, and then all of a sudden it becomes a roller coaster. And it looks like the neatest thing in the world. And
I haven't watched this one for a while, so I don't remember.
I remember it. It starts out, you're in, I don't even know how to word it. The contraption that you're in is really cool looking. It's like, think steampunk type contraption. And it starts out like almost like a dark ride, slow. And then all of a sudden, boom, off you go. And it's a coaster. And it's like you're going to the center of the earth. You go by all the craters and the lava and all this stuff, and you see all the monsters that they say are at the center of the earth and all this. It looks really, really neat. Really neat. That's another one I would highly recommend. Just take a gander at it, and I think you'll like it.
Hey, Nick.
Anyway, I think it looks pretty neat for sure. I don't know if any of you, let me know in the chat. Has anybody seen either of these? Let me know if you've seen them and what you think. I'd like to know.
Oh, and Noah says there's a volcano.
Yes, right. Yeah, the lava and the volcano and all that's in there. It's really a neat looking ride.
That would be amazing, Victor. We're hoping on our 30th that we're going to go to Italy.
Yeah, I think I would love to, Victor, but our 30th is in 2 years, so I think we're gonna do Adventures by Disney, Italy. Maybe we hope. It's not cheap.
Yeah, we don't know. That's what our dream would be.
Yeah, that's our dream. We'll see. Anyway, so that one over there, Tokyo Disneyland and Sea, Melissa wants to do terribly bad because they've got just like
that's the one I
ride
really
after
wanna
ride.
go. I think as much as Shanghai's cool, Tokyo it just looks so amazing to me. That would be my first pick to go to another park that's not within the United States. I'd want to go to Tokyo first.
Yeah, they've got just ride after ride after ride.
I remember when amazing. Dev went and I was watching his videos. They were very cool. It looked really, really nice.
So number 3. Now this is the one that Melissa had to remind me about. And this one is also at Tokyo Disneyland. It's called Monsters Incorporated Ride and Go Seek. This one is really cute. Very colorful, lots of fun. It's like Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blaster Space Ranger spin, but better. So you know how in Monsters Incorporated they have the flashlights? Well, that's what you use as your gun.
Yeah,
you have to use the flashlight and you got to hit the M. You know how the Monsters Incorporated sign?
Logo.
That's what you're hitting. But you're hitting it on the characters. Think of Men in Black over at Universal, but Disney with Monsters Incorporated. It's that type ride.
But the animatronics again and everything in there are very cool.
High advanced. Very advanced, very new, very modern. It looks amazing. I would love to have that.
It's because we're old. We're older here. These parks are newer.
Well, that's the point. But you can. It doesn't matter. You can do that. Take Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin. God bless it. You got the Monsters Incorporated show right next to it, behind it. Close both of them. Bring this ride there.
Or
Make that
then
right.
again, sometimes it's like, again, we really want them importing rides all
Well,
the time because the one they did pick, I think, wasn't as technologically advanced.
Well, we were excited at
for
first.
Ratatouille.
We were excited.
But the glasses thing is what throws me off. I don't like having to wear 3D glasses anymore.
Well,
I
they
think
can
we're
still
beyond
make it.
that.
Yeah, I think they can still do the Monsters Inc. Just change it. It doesn't have to be a carbon copy. Do the same ride concept of shooting, but do different
still
scenes.
do Buzz because and give it a refurb. Make it totally different because Buzz fits in Tomorrowland. I think we need to have a Buzz presence.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I think Melissa's right. I think the ride looks extremely cute. I would love to ride it. I'm sure it's a blast of fun. It looks amazing. And again, Tokyo Disney Land and Sea, just they knock it out of the park. Are we losing connection?
I don't know.
I think we are. It looks like it. Guys, let me know if you're still there. It looks like we might have lost connection. I'm not seeing any chat, so I'm wondering if you guys are there. There were some issues
with the chat earlier too. So.
Oh, they're here. Okay, there's Vicky saying here. Okay. Gotcha. So that was number 3. Number 2, this is probably one of the newer rides out there. All right, everybody's saying they're here still. Thank you guys. Sorry about that.
Mentioned it moments ago. No.
Yeah, no one mentioned it. It's called The Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast. Again, at Tokyo Disneyland, because they knock it out of the park. The animatronics on this ride look like real people. I'm sorry. They do. I don't know how they get these animatronics to do what they do. You've seen this. It looks amazing.
It's been a little bit too, though. I remember when they were making the animatronics, we watched something on, I think it was when Disney Plus first came out, and it was good. When they showed the different things, and they were incredible.
Well,
how they looked.
Austin found YouTube them. Just go on YouTube and look them up. Everybody has them. Everybody has them.
He's like, it would be so much cooler if you could VR.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be nice? That would be really neat. I would love that.
Have a VR experience in the parks. Hey, Tina.
Tina and Jennifer Rivenberg, welcome in. Good to see you as well.
For experiencing rides in parks you'll probably never be able to go to.
Yeah, that would
be a neat idea.
That would be a good idea. But this Enchanted Tales, I mean, this Beauty and the Beast ride is really awesome. The animatronics are amazing, but the last effect before the ballroom scene where the beast turns into the prince, I have no clue how they do that. Craig, you're in here. This is right up your alley. You'll have to message me and tell me how they do that.
Hey, Jeff.
How they take it and change it from the beast animatronic right in front of your eyes to the prince animatronic. I don't know how they do that.
Hi,
I just don't know how they do it. Ethan Smith, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. And Jeff Snook's here too. Jeff, good to see you. It is one of the best animatronic transformation. It's one of the best I've ever seen. I just don't know how they do it. Ray Chu, welcome in. Good to see you. Disney has a licensing agreement with Tokyo Disney. They are not allowed to copy their rides. Oh,
thanks, Ray. That's a good share.
Well, good for Tokyo Disney because they've cornered the market on some really nice rides.
They did. Yeah, they did.
Scott doesn't want to know. I want to know how they do it. Craig, you can tell me later. You don't have to put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
But it's one of the neatest things ever, guys. Go watch it after you're done here, obviously. And let us know what you think. I'm telling you, I think you're going to love it. I think it's cool. But the last one, and somebody else mentioned this one earlier. This is the one, the first time I saw it, again, this one from start to finish, I'm like, wow. Wow. And then it just gets even more. You're like, holy cow, how do they do that? And that is in Shanghai, Pirates of the Caribbean, the Battle for the Sunken Treasure. Unbelievable how they do this ride. It's just amazing. I thought first time I saw it, I was like, this is absolutely fantastic. Let's get on a plane right now. I want to ride this ride. I love our Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm sorry. I'll take this one over ours. They can close it today.
Oh.
And I'm taking that ride.
I don't know if I could do that.
Yes, you can. That This ride is.
You're messing with my favorite ride.
I'm sorry. Look, I don't know. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. I don't know.
Amazing.
It is amazing how they do when they do the one scene where you go out into the ocean and you're in the water, you're underneath the water, and then they bring you up out of the water, and then I just don't know how they do that. I'm like, oh my God. You're talking about water ride with screens and practical effects that all come in at the same time for a battle it's a pirate battle in the middle. I don't know how they do it. It's unbelievable.
I want to jump off here and go watch some of these ride videos when we get off the chat.
Right?
I'm like, I need to watch these again.
It's well, I'll pull it up right when we're done. I'll pull up the Pirates one, whichever one you want to look at.
Right, Jeff? I know exactly. That's the problem. I'm like, why do they have to be?
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
It's true. It's like, we'll never go there, ever.
Yeah, not if we want to come home.
Not in our lifetime, you know. I want to live.
Right.
To tell about it.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. It is. Oh, it's definitely all part of the magic. It's unbelievable how that scene when I don't know how they do it, man, but it's pretty neat. It's pretty darn neat, man. And that's definitely for me the one I want to see more than any other. And there are other ones too. Remember the Winnie the Pooh ride?
Oh yeah.
There's a Winnie the Pooh ride. That's also in Tokyo Disneyland.
I like the Winnie the Pooh ride better in Disneyland than the one we have.
Yeah.
I think everybody else's Winnie the Pooh ride.
Yeah, ours is a little cheap. They could have done a little bit better job with ours.
Especially taking away Toad. They should have done something pretty amazing. I mean, it's cute. Don't get me wrong.
It's cute, but they could have.
Really cute.
They could have. Yeah.
They could have done better.
Adventures in VR has all these, right?
Really?
All right, I'll have to.
Where
is that?
that's
a YouTube channel, I think he's saying.
But if you have to have VR, you have to have like the Oculus or whatever, right?
Well, is Adventures in VR, is that like literal for us?
Yeah, explain.
Or are you saying that's a YouTube channel? I'm curious. Anyway, these are all great. I'm telling you, no matter which ones you choose to watch, if you watch all of them, I would love to hear everybody's opinions on what they think of it. Tina, I'm telling you, go watch that Pirates of the Caribbean video of their ride, the Battle for the Sunken Treasure at Shanghai. You're not going to be disappointed. It's unbelievable. I couldn't believe it first time I saw it. I don't know how they do it. But anyway, well, look, guys, we are coming up on 9 o'clock. I want to do a little bit of quick mousekeeping. Of course, Dean again over at the Live Place. Check them out, theliveplace.com for family-friendly streams. 4 partner channels: Diz Our Dream, Disney Dan, Steve's World, Pete McDevitt. Check them all out. They are fantastic people. I don't know if we hit 100 likes, but if we haven't, I've already hit that like button. Please hit it. Let's see if we can get to that 100 mark. Again, we want to say thank you to all of our members. Members, thank you for your extra generosity and loyalty. We can't do even half the things we do without your membership. So thank you so much. We're so so happy and very, very grateful for the extra generosity and loyalty you give us. Yes, it is on YouTube. You watch in VR like a Oculus. Okay.
Our son has one. We'll have to steal it.
All right. But thank you for that. Our sponsor again, Keylee Rainwaters-Sanders at Magical Memories Tours and Travels. Check her out. If you're looking to book that next Disney vacation, I promise you won't be disappointed. It doesn't cost you anything. She can plan Disneyland, Disney World, Disney Cruise Lines. Overseas, I'm sure she can do for you as well. We're talking about that. Adventures by Disney. Alani, Crystal Coachman. Welcome in. Good to see you, Crystal. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good. She can help you with the planning of it. She can give you pricing. She can help you with Genie Plus, booking your dining, anything. Mm-hmm. She can do all that for you. Help you with the whole process.
Experiences if you want to do behind the scenes tours.
She can look into all of that for you, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Tell her Mouse Talk sent you. She's amazing. Other than that, gang, I think that's pretty much it for tonight. Again, we should be back on Tuesday night starting next week. It'll be nice to get back on Tuesdays. Always discombobulated with Thursdays. So
I know.
You know, and I
keep thinking it's Tuesday again, which is really disappointing.
Yeah, I know.
They're like, no, tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday. Oh, look, they already have the Halloween lounge fly.
Wow.
Crystal said, that's crazy. Well, we're less than a month away and the party will be here. I think the first party's like the
I have to look
11th
that
or
up.
something.
Yeah, it's soon.
Yep. But anyway, guys, everybody have a great night. Thank you all for joining us. This is always a ton of fun. Food and Wine Festival starts next week. Halloween party's right around the corner, and Christmas, we've already started decorating. Not really. Everybody have a great week. We will talk to you guys soon. And until next time,
Take care of yourselves and each other.
everybody have a good night.
Good night.
Bye now.